Hello fellow mutants, welcome back to another video. In this video we're going to talk about how the Ashoka show may have already have a second season ordered. And it's not even out yet. I don't know when Ashoka is coming out, but I'm looking forward to it with the sole fact that Ashoka is my favorite Clone Wars hero. And she was one of the better parts of Rebels. And even though I did enjoy seeing Ahsoka in Mandalorian and Book of Boba, I am in that camp where she should have been dead by the time the original trilogy ended. I think now some fans might say she should have been killed off in Order 66. I don't think that. I think she should have been killed off in her duel with Vader in the end of Rebel Season 2. Because that could have, you can't say it still can't help because maybe Vader believed that she was dead. But it would have given, the whole Vader turn in Return of the Jedi just that much more power. And by, essentially retconning her, death, it kind of, I don't know, it just cheapens, to me, in a way, it kind of cheapens Vader's redemption a little bit, or weakens, only by hair, because, like I said, I believe that, Ahsoka actually dying could have been extremely beneficial to the overall story, if that makes sense. And some may say that having her die off in Clone Wars and Order 66 go should have the same way, sure, but let's be real. Her dying at the hands of Vader, with how the fight was, would have been very poetic, and would have made more of a powerful impact than if she died in Order 66. Just me. That's just me. Anyways, regardless, I still nerded out seeing her in Boba Fett and Mando. Anyways, that's because I'm great. Chalk your guys' ears off if I keep going. Disney might have unintentionally revealed that the second season of Ahsoka is on the way. Prior to direct Disney Q1 earnings report for 2023 includes a chart listing upcoming projects for the variety of the company's brand, including multiple Star Wars series that will be debuting soon to Disney Plus, like Ahsoka. However, some fans quickly noted that Season 1 appeared next to Ahsoka in the list, suggesting that the upcoming show will not be a limited series. Let's be real. Let's be honest. Obi-Wan Kenobi, the Kenobi show, had that. As far as I'm aware, it's not going to get a second season. We all know that Andor is going to. And I think Tales of the Jedi is. I'm not sure about Tales of the Jedi. But unless Lucasfilm announced it, I will assume that Tales of the Jedi isn't going to have a second season. I'm trying to think of the other show that's on Disney Plus right now. I don't know why I'm forgetting. Book of Boba, there we go. Book of Boba. It's that season 1. But it's not going to get a sequel season, as far as I'm aware. And going to shows that are on Disney Plus. Hawkeye. Pretty much all the MCU shows that's been released on Disney Plus. She-Hulk, which was horrible. She-Hulk, Hawkeye, WandaVision, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Miss Marvel. What If, I want to say? I think What If is getting a second season, so I take that back. But I'm pointing with at least with those 5 shows. As far as I'm aware, those shows aren't not getting a second season. Even though they have season 1 on it, so just by having season 1 next to Ahsoka does not mean anything in this case. Besides, I would rather go sit through the first season of Ahsoka and see if that show should have a second season. And part of that hurts because I'm a Ahsoka fan. Anyways, Marvel Studios' Secret Invasion, which is confirmed to be a limited series, as well as Lucasfilm's Skeleton Crew, do not have a Season 1 detonation, indicating that Disney views the projects differently, at least internally. At this time, it is unknown whether Disney and Lucasfilm are merely planning on Ahsoka having more seasons, or if development has already begun on a Season 2. Ashoka was first announced by Lucasfilm in December 2020, with the upcoming series set to exist in the same time frame as The Mandalorian, The Book of Boba Fett, and Skeleton Crew. Rosario Dawson will reprise her role as a live-action version of Ahsoka Tano in Disney Plus series, with Rosario Dawson kills it as Ahsoka. I love her as Ahsoka. She first appeared in the chapter in Mandalorian Season 2, Episode 5, The Jedi. Even though she's not really a Jedi, because she left the Order, and she even makes comment of that in Rebels. And reprised the role of the Book of Boba Fett's 6th episode, From the Desert Comes a Stranger. Ahsoka Tano was co-created by George Lucas and Dave Filoni and debuted in Clone Wars in 2008 Clone Wars animated film as the 14-year-old Padawan of Anakin Skywalker. Despite being initially disliked by most of the fandom, the character eventually became a fan favorite in the Star Wars universe after additional development was done to make her a more rounded and three-dimensional character. Ashley Eckstein has voiced the character in all animated appearances, as well as a small voice cameo in The Rise of Skywalker. And Ahsoka is like a perfect example of how to take a hated character or a quote-unquote bad character and make it good. And I always liked Ahsoka. Like, I got the criticism of her in the Clone Wars movie, but I was one of those few people that was Team Ahsoka since the very beginning. And I'm so happy. Me having faith in the character paid off. Cause let's be real, I liked Rey too at the beginning. And she's not exactly a bad character. She's just a bad written character. So there's a difference between Rey and Ahsoka. If that makes sense. Anyways, Ahsoka will feature multiple Star Wars Rebels characters. I think that was given even before they were announced. While plot details remain scarce for Ahsoka, several sources close to the production have stated that the Disney Plus series will serve as a spiritual continuation of the animated series Star Wars Rebels. Multiple characters from the animated series are confirmed to be appearing in Ahsoka, including Rebels-led character Ezra Bridger, Sabine Wren, and Sabine Wren will also make their live action debuts in the Star Wars universe. And with Mary Elizabeth Winston and Natasha Leo Borcio cast as the two characters respectively. They talk about different characters, not Ezra and Sabine. Sabine was... Oh, sorry. I kind of skipped over. Harrison Dula and Sabine Wren will also make their live-action debuts. Okay, my bad. The guy who is playing Ezra Bridger's Eman Asfandi. The Rebels droid Chopper and the villainous Thrawn are also set to appear in Ahsoka. Other cast members for Ahsoka include Afina Ray Stevenson, and probably what will help with Ahsoka's numbers, Hayden Christensen, with the latter reprising his role as Anakin Skywalker slash Darth Vader's from the Star Wars prequels and Obi-Wan Kenobi. Ahsoka will mark the first time fans get to see the relationship between Anakin and Ahsoka portrayed in their live action. The characters had previously only ever been seen together in animated properties like The Clone Wars and Rebels, where they were voiced by Matt Latner and Askin respectively. Ahsoka is expected to premiere in Disney Plus or on Disney Plus in 2023. And like I said, Ahsoka is like one of those shows for me that I'm really looking forward to. You know, I am like kind of hesitant a bit because I did hear that we're going to go into like what ifs, and that show will essentially create a multiverse in Star Wars, which I'm kind of getting tired of the multiverse aspects, and I don't think Star Wars is a place to have a multiverse as well. But yeah, I enjoy Ahsoka. Like I said, I've been on Team Ahsoka even when she got a lot of hate. And I do think that she should died at the hands of Vader in Rebels season 2. I'll give the show a chance. I do think Rosario Dawson does a good job portraying Ahsoka really well. I'm hoping for the best with this show because, like I said, despite me hearing that it would be served as a multiverse type show, like Ahsoka is going to go to like the world preceding worlds as for like what if scenarios if she was there. Part of me is skeptical, but also like I said, the other part of me is excited. So I kind of know, I do realize that I got two sides of me duking it out, and regardless of which side win inside of me, I am going to give this show a shot. So, do I think the Ahsoka show deserves a second season? Too early to tell. I may do a video after I watch the first season, or when the show comes out, to see if I'm on board for a second season or if I'm not. But as of right now, I refuse to answer that. But what do you guys think of this article? Let me know in the comment section down below. Love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Be kind to one another. And I will talk to you, fellow mutants, later. May the Force be with us all.